Oh, hey, what's up? Psych. No one's here. 'Cause you're blocked.
Message, but it's lost in the void. Guess you dropped something I finally destroyed. No receipts, no trace, no digital noise. You're blocked, you're blocked. Can't text me, can't call me. You're blocked, you're blocked. Out of my world now, baby.
I'm right here, Luis. I'm trying. Can't you just look at me?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Anything. Just be with me for a minute.
I'm tired.
Surface-level love. The entitled man. Dear Bumblebee, he doesn't want a partner. He wants to command, to hold her close, but keep the upper hand. He calls it love, but it's really demand. A leash disguised as a steady hand. He craves her devotion, but not her mind. Wants a body that listens, a soul confined. He wants her submission to fuel his pride. But love can't bloom where respect has died. He says he wants peace, but only his way. Where her silence means balance and her thoughts don't weigh. He'll praise her strength till it challenges his, then labor her effort. Too much are like this. He wants validation without the cost. Expects all her loyalty while his is lost. He wants a fresh start, but won't take the lead. Expects her to water what he will not seed. He doesn't want a girlfriend. That's never the plan. He's looking for obedience, not an equal, but a fan. Love me.
Yes, yes, let me live my life. Yes, yes, I wanna be free. Yes, yes, don't tell me what to do. Yes, yes, I am my own woman. I am my own woman.
Hello, my beautiful bumblebees. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I'm your host, Vic Mary, and if it's your first time here, welcome. Tonight's topic, surface level love, the entitled man. Fair warning, this episode might trigger you or make you uncomfortable. But Bumblebee, we have to talk about this because there's a big difference between a man who wants you and a man who actually knows how to value you. The truth is, entitled men only crave what you give them. Your care, your presence, your effort, and your body. Not your mind, not your truth, not your actual being. And that is where the danger is. Because when a man only connects with the parts of you that benefit him, you start fading without even realizing it. You stop showing the deeper parts of yourself because he never asked. You stop expressing your needs because he never cared. You shrink, little by little, until you barely recognize yourself in the relationship. Surface level love always takes more than it gives. And let me be honest with you for a second. I'm good at sensing these things. I observe, I pay attention, I trust what I feel. That doesn't mean I don't have feelings. I do. But I don't chase attention. I don't sit around waiting for a man to choose me. I'm satisfied with my life, so I can take a man or leave him. That doesn't mean I disrespect men or dehumanize them. If I vibe with someone, cool. I don't mind getting to know him. But if I don't, I move on. And that's the energy I want you to have too. I'll get more into that in the next episode, but for now, let's get back to the topic. Let's talk about entitlement. The kind of man this poem describes, he is not confused, he is not lost, and he is not figuring himself out. He is entitled. And entitled men, they don't love you, they use you. So tonight we're going to break down how to spot an entitled man before he becomes your problem. Let's talk about the early red flags. The small behaviors that tell you a lot about a man's character. And let me tell you, they may sound basic, but trust me, they matter. Basic is where you catch selfish men early. These are not bare minimums. These are indicators. I got my notes for you guys. We're ready. We're ready. We have to identify if he's a gentleman. Does he open the door without being asked? Does he walk you outside if it's dark? Does he offer to drive you home instead of watching you Uber alone? When you visit, does he offer you something to drink? When you leave, does he text to make sure you made it home safely? And yes, I know what you're thinking. You can open your own door. That is not the point. The point is whether he naturally considers you, whether he thinks ahead, whether he protects without being prompted. Men who naturally go out of their way to make you feel comfortable and think about your safety, these men care about you as a human being. They do not objectify you. Selfish men do not do any of this. They don't think ahead. They don't consider your needs. They don't plan for your safety. And they especially do not inconvenience themselves for you. Even the men who are pretending, the one wearing a mask, they know they need to make a good impression. Those men, they are love bombers. So if a man is already acting like basic consideration is extra, he is not someone who will show up for you long term. And as for the pretenders, you don't need to overanalyze them. All you have to do is slow down and let time pass. Time reveals everything. Selfish men slip up early because their performance has limits. If he can't be thoughtful when everything is new and easy, he is not going to magically evolve later. The mask usually slips the moment you start saying no. That's when they lash out, get irritated over nothing, become passive aggressive, they guilt trip you, or they use the silent treatment as punishment. A man who can't handle boundaries cannot handle a relationship with you. Let's talk about the silent treatment. When a man suddenly goes quiet, this is how you handle it. The first time it happens, you stay grounded. You shift your attention back to your life, your routines, and your hobbies. When he comes back around, you simply communicate, "That was hurtful and non-productive. I value communication." That is all. We give grace once. There's also a time limit. If a week goes by and he is still silent, then you adjust your expectations. You stop taking him seriously. At that point, you are free to move however you want and talk to whoever you want. He removed himself. You didn't. If it happens again, that is not confusion, that is a pattern. You already told him how it made you feel. He clearly doesn't give a fuck. New phone, who dis? Once it becomes a pattern, you don't fix this. You don't coach him. You don't chase him. You leave. Find the exit. Block him. No explanation, no speech, no can we talk, none of this. He will reach out. He will ask you why. Do not respond. He should know why. And if he doesn't, that's a him problem, not a you problem. He needs to learn how to have self-awareness. Be a better man. Because the second you engage with the silent treatment, it turns into a game. And you're not playing. Do not put yourself in that position. I speak from experience. Trust me, it will not change. Your ego will want to reply. Do not entertain it. You will get over him. What you won't get over is abandoning yourself. And you don't have time to heal after every relationship. No, we're not doing that. That's why you have to cut them off early. Because the silent treatment is emotional manipulation, and manipulation always escalates. Men who get offended by this, look within. Because good men won't. Good men, they know they're good men. A good man communicates. He is generous with his effort, his patience, and his intentions. He does not treat love like a transaction, and he does not keep score. He shows up because he wants to, not because he's trying to earn something. He actually wants to make your life easier, not heavier. A good man doesn't get excited by chaos or drama. That is something insecure and toxic men feed off of. A good man contributes emotionally, financially, and spiritually. because he sees partnership as a shared responsibility, not a burden. He self-reflects. He cares if he hurt you. He isn't scared of growth or accountability. He invites it. And intimacy, he doesn't chase it or pressure it. It happens naturally with him because a woman opens up where she feels safe and where she feels valued. A man who genuinely values you will never make you work hard to feel seen. Entitled men drain your spirit. And the truth is, a lot of them need healing, but that is not your responsibility. Your femininity, it is not a rehab center. So, bumblebees, if you're getting to know someone and he's already feeling like a chore, he is not your person. Protect your spirit. Until next time. Bye.
Yes, yes, don't tell me what to do. Yes, yes, I am my own